What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Don Illuminati, back with a quick video real quick before I go in the gym. So a couple years ago, I was trying to play Cupid or whatever, right? For my boy or whatever. Because I had this girl on my Facebook, and she seemed to be mad funny. And I was just like, damn, man, she reminds me of my boy. And I was like, yo, I just felt the urge to just, hit her up, start talking to her, tell her that she reminds me of him. And I thought that they would be a good couple. I think that, that they would be a good couple, right? And then she started talking to me. She was like, oh, yeah, what's his name? This, that, and the third. So I gave her his name. I also hit him up and told her, I'm like, yo, Shorty about to be calling you. Look, this person having a hard time getting out. Like, damn, I pull up to the gym one time. And already, I'm already in somebody's way. Dude, I can't do this shit, bro. Anyway. So she hit him up, and so I started watching their activity or whatever, and they was going at it. They was laughing and playing and joking and giggling around and taking Facebook on a storm. These two, yes, they did, and they ended up being exactly how I figured it would be. But she started putting up posts, and he started responding to certain posts, like I'm single and where's the men at type stuff, you know what I mean? And he's like, hey, I'm right here. Where are you looking for? Blah, 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 blah. And then she's laughing at it and this, that, and the third. It's like, so you playing with that too. So down the line, I'm looking at my boy post today, and he posted, does anybody want to hear a love song or a song about my ex-wife? That's what it was. It's like, if anybody want to hear a song about my ex-wife, click on this link, because he be doing music too or whatever, right? Because he do like jazz. So I goes in the comment section. What do you know? There's homegirl. I'm like, dog, that's the girl from years ago. I remember her, right? And I'm like, I haven't seen her on my Facebook like that, but I'm like, yeah, she's still there. So she's in the comment section saying stuff like, turn these people loose. And tell them why you still singing about me or some shit like that. And it's like, he didn't respond to it at all. Like, he didn't like the comment. He didn't, because he used to love all her comments. But I saw one time when she played with him, it was like, dog, that was the opportunity to go along with the shit. So the girl name is Shenanigans. So she's with the Shenanigans, obviously, right? But now you could tell that the girl is actually looking for something, and she's still on him, dog. But he don't want her no more because she played too many games. 3 years later, 4 years later, you jumping in the comment section still, and you still trying to get his attention. Now he don't want it no more because you pretty much played him like maybe 2 years ago or some shit like that. And it was like he couldn't take you serious, so he just left it alone. But she's still there playing, dog. She's still single, and she's still there playing with the one nigga I sent her. I said, dude, we can't make this up, man. This is really, it's really weirdo activity. I said, you know what? I'll probably never do something like that again. But if I did, I'll probably, make sure that it's like more favorable to like how the circumstance is going to play out. Because in the next time, I'm not going to go out and suggest one of my buddies to deal with a chick who titles theirself some shit like Shenanigans. Like, nigga, that's a red flag off the bat. I get it. But my boy, like I said, my boy was wishing it's Shenanigans too, dog. So I just thought it would, and it looked like, dog, it would have worked. If she wanted to play games, they had the best chemistry, dog. Like I said, they had people going together in the comment section. And once their vibe stopped, a lot of his comment section stopped having a lot in the feed. That girl that was alone there with them parading that ish on, she was a lot of help to drawing this nigga, to drawing them both attention. Y'all couldn't see that. That was what he saw it. He was thrilling in it, right? She was getting her thrilling out of it, but it was like you thought you could just play with that. Now you got nothing else that you saw that was magic that was happening there. That's why you still there. But he don't want that no more because you're Shenanigans. If you don't tell me, if you can't tell me, or you tell me that this is not the way most women operate when it comes to finding love and all this and that and the third, dog, they're never going to find love, dog. Somebody could find love for them, did the homework for you, found out y'all got the same characteristics, same matchups, and you still fumble the bag. How? So she's still single, my man, he's still single. I'm like, damn. So he don't want to entertain playing games with her no more. I see. Because he doesn't. Which is crazy, because every time I have seen her in the comment section lately, I have not seen him responding to her, liking the messages, because he used to heart everything. Now she's the only one that don't get no attention in there. And it ain't that much going on in the comment section even now. So it's like, dog, this is whack, bro. Your mans can't even help you out. Your mans can't. I feel like it's easier, right? I feel like it's easier to at least get them set up when somebody else do the introduction for them. Because these people don't know how to get the introduction started. Especially women. It's like somebody got to come through and break the ice for them. So she probably was watching me for a while because she on my Facebook, so she know how I get down. Right? So what makes certain people interested in you? I don't know. But you cool with me, more than likely, you going to be cool with my boy, dog. It's like one of my best friends from... Listen, we don't do best friends, bro. But this is like a brother, dog. It was my best friend, right? Since first grade. You know how you call your best friend? You had a best friend when you was younger? Yeah, that was my best friend, right? We all had several best friends. That was my best friend, my best homie. We ain't as close as we used to be, but it's still a brother to me. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? So much that in the future, we might not see each other for 10, 15 years. It don't matter. I'm hitting him up on it. Yo, I got a shorty about to come your way, dog. You feel me? So what kind of friend is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you still thinking about you, dog. Still want the best for you. I'm going to try to help you. You feel me? So what I might do is I might just try to help him again, right? Because it's actually worked for me, you know, it's worked for me too. You know what I'm saying? Like in one of my last relationships, it was my brother that actually knew the joint and was like, yo, so you single now? And, my brother, and she was like, oh yeah, what do you look like? And my brother was like, showing her and shit, had her hit me up. That's what I said in my last video. I said, I don't be really having to have it to chase, because there's always somebody in the play in the background trying to play matchmaker because they think you deserve to be with somebody. So even that everybody might choose, you might not want to be with them, but you're going to deal with them just for the time being, or even, right? Or see what you're going to make out of it. You feel what I'm saying? So, and my ex-wife, as a matter of fact, I mean, I ain't going to say, I mean, I shot my shot with her, right? She had some quote unquote boyfriend, baby dad or whatever, but he wasn't around. Then it goes on the other side of the country and he ain't been around for months. He was just doing his thing. She's just sitting there idling. I'm like, yo, that's not your man, dog. Like, everybody, she was going to the church and everything. And because of the fact that she was going to the church, it was literally the church. I was a drum player. This woman comes into church. I like her, but she's noticing how all the other women in the church is giving me the eye. Mind you, she started realizing that I've already dealt with. Dude, listen, that's not my fault, bro. Don't make me out to be the fucking church whore, dog. Right? So if I was dating, there was a lot of women showing up to our church, bro. Like, attractive women. Attractive. How you think? Why you think? Nigga, I'm talking about bad dogs. My dad church, dog. It was like, yo, it made hassle though. It did. I don't want to speak on it much, but it made hassle. You feel me? And some of these women were bold. Some of them were a little too bold. Adult women. At that particular time, I was like 18 years old. And I was talking to a woman that was like 42. That was after that was over taking my shot at the one joint, and she didn't really know if she wanted her man to come back around and all this and all that goofy stuff, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if that's what you do, you're going to wait you still going here, then you're probably gonna peep a little bit of the activity, right? So I started dating this woman named Carmen. She was 42 years old. I'm 18. I'm the drummer or whatever, right? Her daughter was one of my friends, right? Carmen, her daughter was my friend. Her name is Daisy, right? And I think Daisy liked me, but we was just friends. We was friends. But it started, I guess, getting to her when I tried to hook her up with my cousin. My cousin fumbled the ball off the bat. She like, I don't think if you want to deal with me. I'm like, nigga, you, damn, bro, what are you doing? Somebody need to take the joint on, because I'm about to go for the moms. And did. And she was mad. She was so mad because I told her that I wanted to do with her mom, right? She was like, because her mom came to church looking good, right? She's Spanish, right? So Daisy, my friend, she's Spanish and black, but her mom all Spanish. She came to church one day in this sundress. Listen, bro, I didn't start getting them kind of thoughts even till after the church. Look, I don't play. When church is in session, I don't play. I don't play none of that. I don't play staring at you, looking and all. I don't play that. I'm on the drums. I'm in tune. So when church over, it's something different. You go on the parking lot, blah, blah, blah. That's when you start interacting with people. Daisy comes up to me. She like, this, that, and the third woman, you know. And she says something, I guess, jokingly about me and her dating or something. So I was like, stop playing with me, yo. And then I started jokingly where I was like, I want your mom. And she was like, I'm going to tell her. Dog, that happened 5 minutes prior to me being in the parking lot and her mom coming outside and start literally walking it back and forth in front of me and my sister, ex-husband. And we looking like, yo, what is she doing? And I'm like, yo, Don. Because his name Donald too, right? So, I mean, my name ain't Donald, but his name was Donald. And I was like, yo, Don, I think Daisy told her mom, dog. So her mom's literally walking back and forth past me, batting eyes and everything. I said, yo, she told her mom, dog. Yo, her mom peeled on the same day. I took her mom out. We went on a date, took her to a play, had her mom jumping all up on me and everything, dog. This is what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm saying. That was my friend, told her mom, and my mom made herself available. Way more. The availability that I was talking about in that video. If you want to be, y'all don't like to be options, but you also don't know how to get a man. Because women back in the day, they knew how to get a man. They made themselves an option. They made it obvious that they were your option for the time being. At that moment, whatever. That's just an opportunity. But you see what I'm explaining to you right now? She was walking back and forth and she was giving me all the signs to let me know. So I went for it and it made everything, this ain't no 9 times out of 10 type of shit. This 10 out of 10, nigga. When they giving you that open space, that's how you get it. But you got to make yourself the option for me, lady. You can't just think that I'm supposed to just chase. You know what the reason why she wasn't going to chase? Because why would she chase a young man in the church? She a grown woman, right? She made herself available even as a grown woman. She knew what to do when it came to a young man. She knows as a woman, she don't have to chase a man. She just set herself up, dog, to work. Nigga, you can't miss it. I can't miss that. You got to be crazy to miss that. You understand? So, you feel me? Those are the type of situations that I was in. So, that's why I said that's the way it's always worked for me. It's not working when you don't have the ice broken somehow for a lot of situations. But I told you in the last video, I said the icebreaker a lot of times be when you already in an environment, you're forced to work with somebody, so you're forced to build rapport, relationship, this, that, and the third. And then you got all day to, one of my last jobs when I used to work at Burlington Coat Factory, I started dating a girl all because we started ending up working in the same department, in the shoe department. This was a girl, I don't like calling everybody name out. I ain't doing that, right? Even though they're long to be gone, right? They're not prying everyone. So, but all the dudes in the store that worked there was always trying to talk to her, man. Some John, she from Philly, light skin John, fat butt, you know what I'm saying? Nice, right? All that. Right? So why she's all getting all this entertainment? I'm the nigga, I'm not lining up. I'm not. That's what she saw. She noticed shit like that. They always notice when you getting all this attention from them, you ain't getting it from me. I'm not involving myself in that shit, nigga. I'm not playing fucking Flavor of Love or whatever the fuck y'all niggas be playing out here. I'm not playing that game. I never made myself an option. You see what I'm saying, man? I never did it. The moment that I realized I was ever an option, I got the fuck out of there, bro. ASAP, nigga. ASAP. I'm trying to say, I'm looking at something right now that might be an option. And they at work together. But homeboy, he ain't doing his duties like what I'm talking about right now. Crazy. I don't even know what's going on. Anyway, if these women start making themselves options, right? Making themselves available for the men, that's making yourself an option. So now, not only are you an option for him, but he's an option for you. If he didn't go at you yet, you can still make yourself an option to multiple men. You can until one of them take you, right? But you still got to do it. But don't be just dealing with multiple men. Once a man make that connection with you, stop playing with it. Stop looking for all the other options. Just make yourself available, right? To the ones that you want. So you got no excuse to have all these other men on the line. You got no excuse. It'll be too easy to do that, my nigga. It's too fucking easy to do that, bro. So I'm trying to give you women game, dog, but you gotta listen to the nigga. You gotta listen to the nigga that got game, dog. You understand? I never played games. Y'all wanna be there where don't take game and you gotta play all these little games? Then you need to listen to somebody who got real and structural movement to be able to do what you're doing, dog. You need to be able to move comfortably. It would be easier if it was already preset. If it was preset for you, where you were able to break that rapport and all these other things all on your own. So you could make it happen a lot, 10 times easier than it would have. Because a lot of times, it's just ice that needs to be broken because there's a lot of nervousness that goes on when you're first meeting somebody and you're trying to give off an impression, a decent impression. It's like you're trying too much. You got to be yourself. That's going to hurt you trying to come off with these impressions because they're supposed to be able to accept you for you. But if you're putting off the wrong impressions and that's what they collect, and then now you get comfortable and start showing yourself, they might not like that version of you. So you got to be authentic 100 off the back. And the man will be authentic with you if you'll be authentic with him. He is. You can't lead him. You can't leave him the leverage to lie or want to play games or any of that because he might do that because he think you might be wanting to play games. So you got to show these men that you serious. How could you not be serious to something that you want? So you're making yourself available. As soon as he take a shot, you should be playing no games. What else does he got to chase? The nigga gave you a compliment. Say thank you. Respond. Don't wait until he give you 2 and 3 and 4 or 5 more compliments. Nah, the nigga dead. He done. The fuck else you think you is, dog? You ain't no fucking queen. Niggas ain't bowing to worship you at your motherfucking feet. You know what I'm saying? We give you a nice compliment, take it for what it is. You know what that meant? That meant I just made myself one of your options. And I made you an option for me. If you respond to that. But you didn't respond, that's it. Ladies, take it from me. That's it. That's all you're going to get. You're not getting a chase. You're going to get initiation, but you're not getting a chase. You think you too good for a man to respond back? Oh, that's all he think he got to do and he can have me? Well, if you wanted him, some of these women prop themselves up to be options and then nigga take a shot and then they still play like you still got to chase them. Nah, a nigga like me, we done. I'm blocking you. We're done. You will never get that attention from me. Ever. And when I say ever, though, you got to go ask all the women that fucking fumbled the bag for real. They couldn't believe it. How fast I will turn this shit down. How fast I will pull my shit right out of you, dog. Put my clothes on and send your ass home. Several women had to do that. Because I'm not playing these little games with you, dog. You know what I mean? We supposed to be doing what we do, and you trying to figure out, what are we? You want to stop the whole session and say, what are we? Nigga, why don't you ask that when we done? Or you should have asked that before we was, you know what I mean? What you mean, what are we? Right now, we fucking... Oh my gosh, you're fucking me. Oh shit, let me stop. I will never talk to you again. Get out of my house, dog. What you mean? Oh my gosh, you're fucking me. Or, here's another one. We wasn't supposed to do that. What do you mean, we? You can't lie to me and tell me you wasn't supposed to do that. You the one that just dropped your drawers in my bed. What you mean? It's already done. What are you talking about? Man, get out of here and don't come back. You can't even know how to stay around and enjoy some shit. You gotta open your mouth. Fuck up the shit. Niggas is done. Yeah. And that's not me using a woman. That's me not tolerating silliness, dog. And sometimes it gets silly even in that point. Which is crazy. But guess what? You destroy that. You got one time. If I gotta finish my intimacy because you said something dumb or you passed on the wrong vibe, it's me y'all gotta worry about. I'm done with you. You don't get this dick no more. You don't get these conversations. You don't get nothing. We're done. Because you stupid. This ain't even you playing games no more. Some of these motherfuckers are stupid. Stupid. Like sometimes you gotta just know when to shut the fuck up, man. And let, Rah say rah, man. Rah say rah. Let the shit ride, man. Just let it ride. Till next time, it's your boy Don Illuminati. Peace. One love.